Good morning, class.
Morning, ma'am.
How are you today?
You?
I'm fine too, thank you. Okay, now we will learn reading 2. It is about a narrative text. And before we start our material today, let's start by reciting basmalah together.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Okay, now please open your book on page 21. Finish?
Yes.
Today, we will learn about narrative text. Actually, we must have read stories such as fairy tales, fables, folk tales, and etc. And what is your favorite story? Fables or folk tales or fairy tales? What is your favorite story?
Fables.
Okay, good. Stories belong to narrative. So, the definition of narrative text is a story of an account of past or imaginary events, where the function of narrative text here to amuse and to entertain the readers by telling story. You get it, class?
Yes.
Okay, next. Next is general structure of narrative text. There are 3 general of narrative text. The first is orientation. Orientation here, it sets the scene. It introduces time, place, and characters. And the second is complication. Complication here, it explores the conflict in the story. In the other word, it contains the problem by the characters. And the last is resolution. Resolution here, it shows the situation which the problem have been resolved. It means that resolution here is solution to the complication. You get it, my point, class?
Yes, ma'am.
And please look at the PPT. And the PPT here is the example of narrative text of fairy tales with the title Snow White. So, in the text here, their general structure have been determined, such as orientation, complication, and then resolution. Yeah. And the next is language feature of narrative text. So, the first language feature of narrative text, the first is use specific characters. If we determine of the text Snow White, use specific characters. Specific character here is a Snow White. And the second is use past tense. Use past tense here, such as lived, heard, and etc. And the third is use adverb of time based on the text here, like once upon a time, one day, and etc. And the next is use time conjunction. Use time conjunction here, like meanwhile, then, and etc. And the fifth is use action verb. Action verb here, so action like wake up, run away, and etc. And the last is use direct speech. Direct speech here, the function of direct speech here, to make the story lively. And usually in the direct speech here, use simple present tense. Like in the text is the girl said, "What is your name?" Like that. You get it, my point, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you understand about the narrative text here, maybe enough for today. Thank you for joining our class today, and see you in the next meeting. Have a nice day. Plus I say, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.